Yeah, hi everyone. We are in TryHackMe room. We are trying to solve the include room, which is we want to use our server exploitation skill to take control of a web app, and this is the IP address given to us as a penetration tester to go through it and test it. So here I've started up my own machine. I'm using my own lab, so I connected through OpenVPN. I downloaded TryHackMe OpenVPN and connected through it. So now this is the web page, and here looking at it, we have not signed. Okay, we've signed in yet. Let me show you. So you see, this is the page, sign in page, and they gave us username as guests and password as what? Guest2. We log in. So logging in, we get this page. And now we want to view the page source. And the page source here, reveal little or nothing. So you can see. I'm seeing nothing reasonable here. So now let's go back here. Let's see what we can do again. Let me see. View friends and view profile. So you can see in this view profile, look at our URL /friends/number1. That means this profile is number one user, and here we see okay, and here we see this. You see, so looking at this, I believe that here might be vulnerable to probably prototype pollution. So let's see what we can do here. Let's even try and input an object here and see if it's going to reflect. So let me try a type, a name. Let's see if it reflects. Oh, you can see it reflects here. That means technically our input is being saved to database without sanitization. Are you seeing it? So let's try and input something else and be sure. Okay. A type 2, and here we have a name 1, 2, 3. Let's see again. Oh, you see, it reflects. So let's see if we can make a change to this particular A type. Let's know if the changes will reflect. A type. And let me call it A type 1. Since we are changing it, let's not change the article. A type 1, and we are changing this to A change name 2. Okay. Let's see if we're going to change the value of this A type. Oh, you see, it's changed. So if you look at this particular page now, this guest page, you will see that there is an information here. Is admin false. What if we decide to change that is admin to be true? Is admin. to be true. See what will happen. Oh, wow. You see, I think with that, we are able to gain an admin privilege. You can see another stuff is here now, API and settings. Now let's see. Let's go into the API and see what we can get from the API. Wow. Wow, this is API. And we have a hell lot of things there. We have a secret key. We have a confidential information. We have internal API. Oh, look at this. We have username and password, but technically here the password we are not revealed. So this is very necessary. Let's copy this and save on our note for future reference. API. Okay. Okay. Let's go to settings. You see, I'm seeing something here in settings. Okay. Come back to API and let's see. Is there any? Okay, I have a URL here, get admins API. What if we decide to get the admin API with this? Control. Let's copy it and let's go back to let's go back to settings. You can see this. So let's update banner image URL, right? Let's paste that and let's see what will happen. Wow, you see, with this they were able to give us a base 64. So let's technically copy this base 64 and see what it's all about. Control copy. So technically we need to convert it. I'm going to use base 64 decoder because CyberChef is quite slow, so I don't really need to slow the process. Come on, okay, let's paste our copied base 64. You see it's in the code. So let's go down and see if we can decode it. You see, wow, we have a password here. Okay, let's technically take all this and keep it in our notes and refer to it later. Where is our notes? This 64 convert. We have this. Let's see, save that base 64 because it's part of it. It have to be part of our notes. Proof of concept. Go to notes. Base 64. This is base 64 decode, and this is base 64 encoded. Okay, we have this information. So with this information, let's see if we can log in admin and this password. Let's see if we can log into that Control copy. Let's come back here. Remember, we have the URL that give us a login page. Let's try admin, and let's paste the admin password, and let's see. Oh, login credential incorrect. Okay, let's go back and pick up the other credential, which is this. Okay, with administrator as username, administrator. Let's paste in that password and see. Oh, we made it. We made it. So now we are able to log in. We are able to log in as an administrator, and this is the first flag. So if you look at our TryHackMe room here, you will see the first question here. They said, though I've solved it before, they said, what is the flag value for logging in to the Sysmon app? You see, this is the flag value. Let me even see if the flag is the same like before. Where do we get it? Okay. They are the same. So work this. So now, what is the content of the hidden test file in Traversal like www.artist? Let's see how we can go around that now. Okay, now that we are in this page, let's view page source. Always view page source. It's very necessary because sometimes some from hanging fruit might be in page source for you to work with. Looking at this page source, I don't think. Oh, there's something reasonable here. Profile of PHP. Oh, I think here this source. I think this source. Ouch! Now go back. I think this source is quite necessary. Let's see if we can load it direct. Oh, you see, this is the okay. Okay, this is where it took us to. Now, now you can see we now have this. Okay. Now, with this now, we want to test for path traversal and see if it's going to work. // etc/ pass wd enter. Oh, nothing happened. What if we add more? // okay, nothing happened too. Okay, I think it's time for we to brute force with our Caido. So let's refresh. Let's go to our Caido. Where are you, Caido? Let's go to our Caido. No. This okay, yeah, this is our request. Let's send this request to okay, let's send it to replay first. And let's likewise send it to automate. Automate is like intruder in Bob. Now down to automate. Let me come back here. Let me go to HTTP history, intercept, HTTP history. Let's go to intercept. In this intercept, let's click the forwarding. Let's refresh. Now let's come back to Caido. Now this is it. I think this is what we have to send itself. Let's send this to automate. Let's go back to automate. Now this is the request, right? Now this request, I think this is where we want to brute force. Let's add it. Yeah, adding it. So this you see automatically they already add a file for us here, a test file. This is a local file inclusion payloads that we can actually use to test for vulnerability and to test if this particular web application is vulnerable. But let me show you how I got this. Let's go back to our terminal. Okay. Now let me show you where I got that from. Okay. CD. Let's go back to home. Let's go cd into user slash share slash checklist okay, LAF. Let's say what else in fusing. Let's go to cd fusing. Okay, let's ls again. This fusing LFI. Yes, local file inclusion cd LFI. Okay, in LFI now. Okay, you can see that this particular test file. You can see this particular file here. You can see the file here. So, but I want to see something. Let's go back to home. ls. Okay. Let's cut that file and see what we have in that file. Where is it? LAFI. Control Shift copy. Let me see. Shift paste. We can see a hell lots and lots of file here, right? This is what we want to test. These are the payloads we want to test. There is a particular payload that is not here. Double encoding. Oh, okay. It's here. Okay, so now let's go back. We've added this, we've added this. Let's go to settings. Let's put this number of workers to be 50 for it to be fast. Okay. Okay. All set. Crossing my heart. I think this is going to work well now. Let's run it and see what we'll get. We have 930 requests, you see. So why am I not? There is a pattern. Does it mean? Let's get through. Let's keep seeing. I want to see what will work with us here. Okay. Did I? Okay. So we are trying to see which payload works for it. But technically speaking now, most of this payload doesn't seem to work with it. So I'm thinking maybe Caido URL encode it technically by itself, because the payload that was supposed to work with this is let's go to replay here. Dot slash. This is the payload that worked. Copy, paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's try this. Wow, you see, this payload worked. Oh, I wonder why we didn't see it earlier. Okay. Let's delete some and see if it still work perfectly fine. Let's delete to some extent and see if it still work. Send. Okay, so I think we need to add more. Send. Okay, add another. Send. Okay, add another. Send. Okay, add another. Send. Okay, so we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. Okay, this is this. Okay, I forget my day and whatever. So now let's see. Okay, so let's take this payload that worked. Sincerely speaking, I don't know why Caido couldn't but I'll debug that later. Copy this payload, copy. Then let's go back to our URL. So here in our URL, let's change this to that. Paste. Okay. Why the delay? Oh, Caido is still on. So let's stop the queue. Go back. Oh, you see? So now we know that this is it. So what else do we want to do here? We want to see if the log file is accessible from here. I know to access log file you use var slash log slash access dot log. Okay, nothing was that. Then let's try the second one, watch.log. Oh, so this is where I believe this log file is where all the SSH login comes to most of the time. So let's come here and see what we could do. Come back here. Remember there's an SSH. There's a port 22 open there. Okay, let's come back here. You see, let me show you that payload we used because I don't really know why it didn't work in Caido, but that particular payload we used is right here. You can see it. This is it. This is the actual payload we used. But I don't know why it didn't come out in Caido. So probably Caido URL encoded most of this payload. That's what I think. Because if you look at those ones there, it was like, well, I think that is it. Okay, but notwithstanding now, what we want to do is we want to see if we can log into the SSH. Let's now say SSH administrator at 10.129.157.129.22. Okay. Yes. They requested for password. Let's use that password we had. I think this one, yes. Let's try this. Copy. Come back here. Paste. Enter. Oh, permission denied, right? Let's refresh this and see if it reflects. Oh, you see, it refreshes with administrator from. This is my attacker's box IP. You see, failed. Okay, now what can we do? What can we do? Let's see if we can try a malicious Python PHP payload there and see if it's going to reflect. Okay, Control C. Let's see SSH PHP info. Okay, at 10.129.157.129 again. Oh, you see, remote username contains invalid character. Let's know if the invalid character appears there. Okay, user administrator is still showing. It doesn't show. Then let's still try something else here. Let's try netcards. NC 10.129.157.129 22. Okay, here let's hello to the world. Let's see if it's going to reflect. Enter. Invalid SSL identification string. Okay, let's go back here, refresh and see if it appears. Oh, you see, hello world is there. Okay, let me be sure that this my payload is correct. This PHP info ID. Okay, is this correct? Okay. Okay, let me use system. Okay, this is what I need to use. Let me come back here. Okay, let's go back to our lab. Let's go back to where we are. Let's try that netcat again. Netcat 10.129.157.129.22. There we go. Okay, let's use that payload we saw there, which is actually what? Column PHP system ID. Let me go back and be sure. That is why sometimes research is necessary. Okay, yeah. Crossing my mind, it should be correct. Enter. Okay, let's see if it reflects. Oh, you see? Oh, ID came out. This is fantastic. You see? ID came out. So now, let's go back. Let's see what we can do. Now, remember, we want to get this file. Copy. Now, let me go in ChatGPT and see. PHP system ls based on this. Is correct. Yes, systematically this code is correct. Okay, let's go back. Since they said it's correct, let's try it on our lab. So yeah, let's connect to Netcat again. PHP system ls control shift this, and this is not what I want. ls slash var slash www slash html colon bracket okay. Let's be sure. I love being sure before I do anything. HTML. Okay. Enter on this. Let's come back here and see what really happened. Ooh. So I'm thinking, whoa, you can see this is a secret test file. Let's copy it. Then it's time for we to cut it. Oh, what we did here was we were able to poison the log to be able to render an arbitrary command on the log to be able to, dump some necessary information. So let's go back to Netcat. And Netcat PHP system column cat control shift this column bracket close. Okay, is this correct? Cross my fingers. I think it should be correct. Enter again, come back here, and let's see what comes out. Ooh, you see, this is our fucking flag. Okay, let's insert it and see if we are correct about it. Where's the flag again? This is it. Sure. Okay, come here. Sorry. Okay. You. So this is where we're supposed to add it, and the flag is. I was supposed to copy and paste, but the problem here is that I love typing it out, which is THM curly brackets 505. Please follow me along. If there's a mistake, let me know. EB0, EB0, FB8, FB8, A9F, A9F, 328, 328, 53B, 53D, 4D9, 4D9, 55E, 55E, 1F9, 1F9, You ain't going to get F9 by the grace. 1, 2, 3, EA, close curly bracket, enter. Whoa! You see, we solved the lab. So congratulations. If you are here with this why, congratulations. We have solved the lab. Oh, okay. The screen recorder disappeared. That's fine. Okay, come here.